Alright guys, so before I get into this video, I did say that I was going to pick the winner of my huge giveaway. So as you can see, I have all the names of the people who commented their names on my 100 subscriber special, and some people did comment but they didn't leave their username. I said specifically to leave your username, so unfortunately I couldn't add your name in here. I'm gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna see who wins. So good luck to everybody, and let's see who's gonna win the huge. And we have, looks like Justin WSM. Congratulations, you won the huge Happy Rock. So I'm gonna switch over to Roblox and it'll show me sending it to you through the mailbox. Okay, so we're here in Roblox and I'm gonna go over to the mailbox. Let's go to send, and the username was Justin WSM. All right, and let's go ahead and send. Whereas I had a specific one for this giveaway. Yep, giveaway. Here it is. So you have won this Happy Rock level 95 with strength, criticals, and TNT. So congrats on winning. And I will send that over. Justin WSM. I didn't even know it asked this. Alright. There's the giveaway. I'm not sure when the next one is going to be, but I'll decide that at a later date. Let's get into today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Majanic here, and today I have an updated guide on the best way to farm money in the game. I currently am unsure of how much money this actually makes. I know previously, before the new tech world, that the item farm slash diamond farm, it's kind of like a 2-in-1, that I had posted as my first video on this channel. It made about 30 to 35 million a day, like towards the end, last update. So like right before this one came out. I'm not sure how much this one is gonna make because I haven't done testing yet. I just been really trying to hatch for those new huges, which I've gotten some success in, but I'm gonna show you how to do the new item farm slash diamond farm. So obviously you're gonna wanna go in the best area, which is area 124, and I'm already getting tons of items and I don't even have the right setup on. So as far as enchant loadout goes, you want to be running along the lines of this. And so what I have is 2 of the, I believe this is the highest treasure hunter enchant. So you want to run 2 of these. I like to run Massive Comet. I believe it's better than the Lucky Block enchant, and actually it costs more too, but I don't think that really means anything because this costs more than both of them combined, and this is garbage. Never use Diamond Chest Mimic. It's bad, unless they buff it. But so I run 2 treasure hunter, 1 Massive Comet. I like to do 1 critical unless you have the rank 20 slot unlocked, then run a 2nd critical, but I don't have that yet. The new enchant, the Boss Chest Mimic, this one seems to be really solid, as well as the Chest Mimic enchant, the regular one. Strong Pets, and then obviously a magnet, unless you're using magnet flags for your farming, which, as I said in my original farming guide, that I don't recommend using magnet flags because they're bad unless you're trying to hatch active huges, and I still, you know, keep the same opinion. So now that we know what the proper enchant loadout is for not free-to-play players, for those of you who do not want to spend money on the game, who don't have these premium enchant slots, or maybe don't have access to these 2, which are pretty hard to get. So here's what it'll look like if you're free to play. So if you're free to play, this is what your loadout is going to look like. You're going to have 2 treasure hunter, 1 critical, 1 strong pet, and 1 magnet. Now if you have the rank 20 unlocked, then I would go ahead and throw in one of these if you can get your hands on it. Again, I don't expect you guys to because it's pretty hard. But the next best thing to invest in would be the Massive Comet, as it does not cost that much. Its wrap value is only 10.4 million right now. So I would throw that in if you have the rank 20 slot. And if you don't, I would recommend... see, honestly, if you only have these slots, I don't know if using this would be too worth it, but I guess you could swap it out for a treasure hunter. But honestly, at that point, I rather just have the extra treasure hunter in. But yeah, this would be your free-to-play setup. So once you have your enchants on, you're going to want to go over to your potions. And obviously, you're going to try to use whatever best potions you got. And that's going to be damage potion, treasure hunter. You can use cocktail if you want to, but I don't recommend it. I think you're better off selling them. And obviously, you're going to have your diamond potion on for more diamonds, and as well as your speed potions on, so your pets move faster. And as far as items go, you're going to want to have some flags down. I prefer to use strength flags. If you have a good enough team where your pets break stuff pretty fast and you don't think you need this, you can use a diamonds flag, or if you want to, you can use a hasty flag too. That's not bad, but I mean, those are kind of whatever. You also want to be throwing down sprinklers. Sprinklers are very solid. As you can see in the description, it says it increases the breakable respawn rate by 50% for 5 minutes. That's really good, because if your pets break things fast, or let's say they don't and you're farming in a group and everyone is together is breaking things fast, you throw one of these down, the rate in which breakable spawn is going to be much faster, which means you're going to be able to farm up items a lot faster. So definitely use those if it's necessary, if you're breaking things really fast. And for these buffs here, you want pretty much all of them that you can get, except for bananas, unless you need coins, but most of us usually don't. Bananas are pretty useless otherwise. So you want max rainbow fruit, max orange, max pineapple, however many squeaky toys you want to use depending on how long you want to farm for. If you can get these Christmas ones, cool. If you can't, doesn't matter. I never use them and I still farm a good amount. Toy balls, toy bones, and apples. So that's it for all the buffs, and that's really all you have to do. It's not complicated at all. The hardest part about making a good farming setup is obviously getting these expensive enchants. These are very hard to get unless you're pay to win like me. Or is the second hardest, no, I would say this is the first hardest to get. The second hardest would be these really good enchants. The first hardest thing is getting a good setup. If you don't have a setup of mainly huges or a lot of exclusives, rainbow exclusive, shinies, just exclusives in general, you're going to struggle quite a bit. And it's not to say that you can't have an effective auto farm method or a grinding method without having a bunch of huges, but you're going to want them. It'll make that much of a difference, but you could still make do with what you have. If you have just a bunch of exclusives, or if you have a bunch of the highest stat pets, just do the best that you can and work with what you got. Because I know it's not realistic for people to have a bunch of huges, especially if you're free to play or if you're just new to the game in general. But yeah, that's all I have to say for farming. It's not complicated at all. It's just you have to ensure that you have the right pets, the right enchants, the right potions, and as well as the buffs. And really the two hard things to get are the enchants and the pet setup. Other than that, you're pretty good. You could also see that we have ultimates now. That definitely helps too. So I don't really have a guide on the ultimates yet. I will be releasing one soon. You could just use whatever ultimate you have. For me, I have the TNT one where it just rains down TNT. And to auto farm this, you can just use something like Tiny Task, which records everything you do. And when you're recording for Tiny Task, you just like say press R every now and then to activate your ultimate whenever it's charged up. That's pretty much it. I will be doing testing soon once this huge happy computer event is over, but I'm just going to be focusing on hatching for now because I want to get as many of those as possible. And that's what you guys should be doing too. Don't really focus on farming too much right now. Get those huges before they run out, because they're gonna run out pretty fast, that's for sure. They're already almost at 500,000. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.